Hi, Ed Akehurst. I'm back with some more Genius Pages tutorials. We're going to talk about blocks and components and how they relate to each other. I'm not going to get into how to edit them and do different things within the different types of them in this video. I'm just going to talk about what a block is and which ones are available and what components are and which ones are available and how they relate to each other. You'll see on this page, we haven't added anything that says build your page by dragging blocks onto the canvas. You have to start with blocks. They're literally the foundational building blocks of the builder. And then components are things that go within blocks. And you can have sections on a website. So let's open the blocks and see what they are. You have a whole list of different types of blocks here. And inside each section, you'll see choices of things. For example, the call to action, they all have buttons on them and there are different layouts that you can choose, different columns and things like that. There are contact forms, content blocks, countdown timers, dividers. Embed is if you want to embed code of some type, HTML code. Empty block, that's what you'll start with if you're building from scratch. Features, these are things for websites that you have a product feature, not necessarily a website, a sales page too, but different product features, and they're 4-column layout, 2-column layouts, 3-column. So you'll see each of these has different things to choose from: footers, gallery, headers, maps, navigation bars, pricing, processes like step 1, step 2, sign up forms, slideshows, subscription forms, team. You want to showcase your team, different layouts for that. Then you have testimonials and titles. So those are the main blocks, and I'll just pick one. Let's just pick this call to action block, and what you do is you just hover over the one you want and drag it over to the main editing area here on the right-hand side. And then you can get rid of this on the left by clicking that button where it says blocks, the little left arrow there, and now you have your area to work. I'm not going to talk too much about this. We'll do a whole video on how to edit blocks and things like that. But you'll notice inside here are different component areas. Okay, here's a button, here's text, here's a heading. And in the component areas, you have grids, which are your different columns if you need to change out column lengths, headings, buttons, media, lists, text, icons, embeds, map, and navigation. And these are individual different types of components. Like, for example, in buttons, you have large, medium, small, extra small, block, things like that. So here's how these work together. That's the blocks and the components, and you have to have the blocks first, and then the components go inside. And if you need to add a component to a block, you would pick the component you wanted. Maybe we want to put a heading here. And again, just like we drug the block over, you'll drag the component over, and you'll see where a blue bar shows up as I move. I can put that at the very top. I can put it between that heading and this text. I can put it above the button. I can put it below the button. Okay, again, it has to go in the block. I can't put it down here somewhere by itself. I have to do it there. So if I'm going to put a header, I would just put it up there, and then I'll show you how to edit and change things. But that's how you add components, and you add blocks again just by dragging them. So let's pick another one just to show you. Maybe we're going to have a countdown timer, and we'll just drag it over, and then that you can put it below. You can put it, well, I can't, yeah, there you go. You just got to scroll around a little bit until you get your options. So I can put it there above it, or I can put it below it, and now we have another block. So that's really all I'm going to show in this video. Those are blocks, those are components. That's kind of how they fit together. Make sure you save your work after you've made changes. I recommend every few minutes, you change a little section, do a save. Change a little section, do a save. And up here, if you just kind of hover over that, you can click preview, and it will open a new web page, and it'll preview what you've built so far. Okay, that's it for this video. I can close that out. That's it for this video. I will see you in the next one.